Picture this. It's 5 a.m. While most people are hitting snooze for the third time, self-made millionaires are already 2 hours into their day. Sounds insane, right? I thought so too. So I decided to test it myself, following the exact morning routine used by wealthy entrepreneurs for 7 straight days. And let me tell you, what happened was not what I expected. Before we dive in, let's be real for a second. I'm not a morning person. Never have been. My usual routine? Wake up at 8, scroll through my phone in bed for 20 minutes, rush to get ready, grab coffee, and barely make it out the door on time. Sound familiar? But here's the thing. Every successful person I researched had one thing in common, an intentional, structured morning routine. So I had to know, does it actually work, or is it just another productivity myth? Here's how I structured the challenge. Instead of overwhelming myself with everything at once, I added one new millionaire habit each week. This gradual approach would let me actually measure what was working and what wasn't. By the end of 7 days, I'd be doing the full routine that self-made millionaires swear by. Day 1. The brutal 5 a.m. wake up. Let's not sugarcoat this. Day 1 was rough. When that alarm went off at 5 a.m., every fiber of my being wanted to throw my phone across the room. But I dragged myself out of bed, and here's what I learned. The first 20 minutes are the hardest. Your body is fighting you. Your brain is foggy. But then something weird happened. By 6 a.m., I had already knocked out tasks that usually took me until noon. I felt like I had a secret superpower that the rest of the world was sleeping through. The key? Cold water on my face immediately and turning on all the lights. Quote, "The first hour of the morning is the rudder of the day. If you win the morning, you win the day." Most people are reactive. They wake up to notifications and other people's agendas. Millionaires are proactive. They design their mornings to design their lives. Grant Cardone, self-made millionaire. Day 2-3, hydration and sunlight. Day 2, added hydration. I chugged 32 ounces of water with electrolytes before anything else. No coffee, no food, just water. Within 30 minutes, I felt more alert than 3 cups of coffee usually make me. Turns out, most of us are chronically dehydrated, and our bodies are desperate for water after 8 hours of sleep. Then day 3, morning sunlight. I forced myself outside within 15 minutes of waking, even for just 10 minutes. The research says morning sunlight resets your circadian rhythm and boosts cortisol at the right time. And honestly, it worked. I felt more naturally awake than ever before. The science behind these morning habits is actually incredible. Studies show that early risers earn significantly more. Morning sunlight exposure improves mood dramatically, and proper hydration boosts cognitive function substantially. These aren't just habits. They're biological hacks that millionaires use to gain an unfair advantage. Day 4. The phone-free first hour. This one almost broke me. No phone for the first 60 minutes of the day. Do you realize how addicted we are to our phones? I reached for mine at least 15 times out of pure habit. But here's what I discovered. When you don't immediately flood your brain with emails, news, and social media, you actually have thoughts. Original thoughts. Creative ideas. I started journaling, planning my day intentionally, and setting goals instead of reacting to everyone else's agenda. This single habit might have been the most powerful one. What happens when you skip the phone? Your dopamine system resets, making you less reactive and more focused. You reclaim your mental energy for your priorities, not others' demands. Cortisol levels stay balanced instead of spiking from stress-inducing notifications. Creative thinking increases because your brain has space to wander and problem solve. You're proactive instead of reactive, setting the tone for the entire day. Decision fatigue decreases because you're not processing hundreds of inputs before breakfast. Day 5 was meditation and visualization. Now, I was skeptical, very skeptical, but I gave it an honest shot. 10 minutes of sitting quietly, focusing on my breathing, and visualizing my goals as if they'd already happened. And something clicked. For the first time in forever, I felt calm. Not rushed, not anxious, just calm. I visualized financial freedom, seeing myself checking my bank account with multiple income streams flowing in. It sounds woo-woo, but millionaires from Oprah to Ray Dalio swear by this practice. Then day 6, morning exercise. Not a casual walk. I'm talking about a real 30-minute workout before work. Strength training, cardio, stretching. I won't lie, waking up even earlier to exercise felt impossible at first. But the energy boost? Unreal. Instead of needing coffee to function, my body was naturally producing energy. My mind was sharper. My confidence was higher. I felt like I could tackle anything the day threw at me. This is when the compound effect really started showing up. Day 7. The complete routine. Here's what the full millionaire morning routine looked like on day 7, with everything combined. This is the exact schedule I followed, and honestly, it transformed not just my mornings, but my entire mindset around success and productivity. By 7:30 a.m., I had accomplished more than I usually did by noon. The shocking results. Okay, so what actually changed after 7 days? First, my productivity skyrocketed. I was getting more done before 9 a.m. than I used to accomplish in entire days. Second, my decision-making improved dramatically. I wasn't tired and foggy anymore. I was sharp and focused. Third, and this is the big one, my relationship with money shifted. Starting my day with intention made me think bigger. I stopped making small, reactive decisions and started making strategic, wealth-building choices. I even started a side project that could generate passive income, something I'd been putting off for months. The difference between my old morning routine and the millionaire routine was night and day. One kept me stuck in the same patterns, while the other actually moved me toward my financial goals. Unexpected benefits, I discovered. Beyond the obvious productivity gains, I experienced some surprising benefits that I never expected from simply changing my morning routine. These hidden advantages might actually be more valuable than the time management improvements. The honest truth, challenges and downsides. Let's be real, this wasn't all sunshine and productivity. The first 3 days were genuinely hard. I was exhausted by 8 p.m. and had to go to bed way earlier than usual. Social life? Basically non-existent for the week. You can't stay out late when you need to be up at 5 a.m. And some mornings, even by day 7, I still wanted to hit snooze. The routine requires discipline, not motivation. Motivation fades, discipline stays. That's the millionaire mindset. Quote, "Success is not about having motivation every single day. It's about having systems and routines that work even when you don't feel like it. Discipline is doing what needs to be done, even when you don't want to do it. That's how millionaires are made." Jocko Willink, retired Navy SEAL and entrepreneur. So after 7 days of living like a millionaire from 5 a.m. onwards, here's my honest verdict. Yes, it's absolutely worth it. But with one massive caveat, you have to be ready to change. This isn't a magic pill. It's a complete lifestyle shift that requires sacrifice and commitment. But if you're serious about building wealth, about taking control of your life, about actually doing something different instead of hoping for different results, then this is your blueprint. 2 weeks later, I'm still doing most of these habits. Not perfectly, but consistently. And my life has genuinely changed. Here are my actual results from the 7-day challenge. These aren't estimates or guesses. These are the real numbers from tracking everything throughout the week. The data doesn't lie. The best time to start was yesterday. The second best time is tomorrow morning at 5 a.m. Here's my challenge to you. Pick one habit from this video. Just one. Maybe it's waking up 30 minutes earlier. Maybe it's drinking water before coffee. Maybe it's putting your phone in another room for the first hour. Start small, build momentum, and stack habits over time. That's how millionaires are built, one morning at a time. If you try this challenge, drop a comment and let me know how it goes. I'll be reading every single one. And if you want more wealth building strategies and real life experiments like this, subscribe to Wealth Path. We're testing all the strategies, so you know what actually works. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.